Alright, so we got a package in for a customer today. It's really cool to see a box like this, but not so cool to not be yours. But alright, so he got the M82 Barrett, the electric version. Kind of weird that they just shipped it right in its box, but looks like it's alright. He said I can take the packaging off and test it out, so let's do that. Let's get it all set up. Alright, so this is everything you can get with it. The manual. It actually has some really nice exploded views, which is always useful for maintenance. Your handle, the bipod bits that go on here, a sling, cheap Chinese sling. Not sure if it would hold the weight of this, but it's probably alright. Usually those are pretty good. A Chinese 8.4 volt battery, 1500 milliamp hours, small type, a Chinese charger, piece of junk BBs, giant box mag. That's pretty sweet. It looks like only this bit here is actually the magazine, which kind of is sad. Could probably widen that up with some modifications, and the gun. Battery goes back in there. Giant magazine well, and huge blaze orange flash hider. Not a whole lot you can do about that. I am not sure what size it is. I know they make one, but I think it's a lot smaller than that. But there's always spray paint. Wouldn't recommend it personally, but yeah. So let's assemble it and see how it looks after that. This thing definitely is a beast and a half. The bipod legs are really cool. You just pull it down, and so that's really easy. And then this, you just literally pull it down and it pops out more. You push this down and slide them up, which is nice. Humongo charging handle with the hop up under there, carrying handle, very sturdy. Bit of grease on the barrel. Ring for sling, another ring for the sling. Bit of surface rust, but that's no big deal, wipes right off. These rings, you pull them out and the battery goes in. The shroud looks really cool. So let's power her up with my Matrix 9.6 4000 milliamp hour battery. Still made in China, but let's test her out with this, see what we're chronoing at. Cool operation. You just pull out this ring here. I already pulled it out, but I stuck it back in. The one on the bottom, if we can see that there, actually has one of those C-rings on there, so you're not going to be pulling that one out. But you just pull this guy out, and then if I can do this with one hand, it'll just pop open. Any battery can go in there. I do apologize for the absolutely terrible lighting, but let's get this powered up. I figured out my phone has a light on it. So the gun passes the monster battery test. Fits in there real nice. Just had to get the angle right. So it's plugged in. Let's flip the selector over here. Right now it's on safe. You have semi as well as full auto. We'll just dry fire it a little. You guys can kind of see. I think I went upside down. Now we're right side up. Sorry. That is some hardcore stuff. Now keep in mind that's with a 9.6. With the 8.4 it's going to be a bit less hardcore. But yeah, that thing is sweet. Definitely has some power. I would not want to be on the end of it, especially with a 9.6. That thing is shooting very fast. So I'll put some BBs in there, and actually I'm not gonna do a chrono test. I do have my chrono, but using my phone I don't really have a bipod or anything for it. so there's no easy way to do it, but that is very, very fast. I know it shoots about 350, 400 FPS, so very cool. We might get the chrono reading later when the customer comes. So yeah, definitely very cool. I kind of want to get one myself now. So that is that. This is the first gun review. Tomorrow I will be getting another shipment, and we'll go over that whole giant box of goodies too. There should be a pistol in there for another customer that we can test out and see how it works. So, alright, that is the Barrett M82 by Snow Wolf, and definitely worth the money if you want it. People say it's heavy, but I mean, it's hefty, but you're gonna be a sniper, so you're gonna not be screwing around too much, running around. You're gonna be sitting places, and this thing has got an insanely long barrel, so you know it's gonna reach out and touch people, especially if you were to upgrade the gearbox, because it's just a version 2, so that'd be easy. You can put any M4 grip on here, which is pretty sweet. I would guess the selector switch is the same. I have a scope. Let's go find my scope. Goodies. And it's a kind of inadequate scope for the beast that is this rifle. Let's get it in a place where I can set it down. You would definitely want a 50 for that. They recommend, if I pull open the catalog, a 3x9x50E or 3x9x50. I think that would look a lot nicer on here instead of a 3 to 9x32. Kind of boring, small. But, you know, you can imagine how they always have the giant scopes. So, alright, that is the M82 Barrett, and some random focus. We'll see you tomorrow for the next one.